Well, hello everybody. Bug Eater 64 here, and today we're going to be in the DCS world, the battle for Kobuleti. The little mission I set up, and we're going to be flying each of these aircraft in that battle to try to save our airbase. The AH-6J Little Bird, my OV-10 Bronco, my UH-60L, and my Huey UH-1. So, let's get inside the cockpit. I hope you have fun. Strap in, lock and load, and let's go fly these birds and try to save our airbase at Kobuleti. So with that, we'll catch you inside, and I sure hope you have as much fun as I do bringing it to you. So let's get going. Let's go to war. See you inside the cockpits. Okay, so we've got the mission set up and we're ready to go. And we are in our AH-6J and we're going to get ready to start this bird up. Now, this is a freeware module, and you can pretty well tell that by looking at it. It's just a fun aircraft to fly. The module's a couple years old, and she actually is pretty quirky for me with my control setups. I haven't flown her much, but she is fun to fly when I just want to scoot around and look for things. But we're going to get the engine started. Got the battery on, and we've got her equipped with some rockets and miniguns. So we'll see how that goes. Primarily, we're just going to fly around, see what we can find. We're going to check on some AH-64s that are going to be down south. Batumi. We're taking off from Kobuleti. Kobuleti. Oh, I can't speak today. And we're going to be flying south to Batumi, where they are most of the enemy activity is taking place. So we're going to get this girl going and get her headed south. Not a lot works in this aircraft, but my RWR is supposed to be working, but it doesn't give me any warnings. I haven't seen it actually operating yet. To light it up. So here we are, and you can see down near Batumi, just south of Batumi, there's a lot of enemy activity. So we're gonna head that way. And get things going here. Now with each one of these, this of course is a freeware aircraft, and we're gonna set it up and do the takeoff, and then we'll go from there. So let's get the master arm on. We'll get things done for both the guns and the rockets. We are on the Caucasus map in winter, since this is the winter. And yeah, my RWR I can't change to see if any brightness or anything like that, so I'm not sure it actually works. And you'll notice that the sounds aren't the best. But like I say, she's just a lot of fun to fly. She's very agile, and get her going here. See how she reacts to my controls. Not real well. but we didn't crash her yet. Oh, that was squirrely. Alright, let's get going here. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to do each of the aircraft startup and takeoff. Then we're going to show all 4 aircraft doing their air combat operations. Which will be basically, the screen will be split into 4 with each of the aircraft flying, and if available they'll be attacking targets. And then we'll do each of the aircraft's landing at their selected base to include Batumi when we capture it, if everything goes well. But those people that have watched my previous videos know that when I'm in DCS, I have a tendency of doing some silly stuff and getting my tail end shot off, but we'll see how that goes today. Okay, so we've got the AH-6J on her way. Kobuleti, alright. This is our takeoff point, and we're heading down to the Batumi area. So with that, let's get into our OV-10 Bronco.
Copy.
And we are in VR, so now the AH-6J, I was using my Tobii system, Tobii head tracking system, and in this bird I want to use my HP Reverb G2, and it's been a while for that too, so bear with me here. We're going to get her started. Okay, so let's get the battery on. Alright. And let's get the crank switches on, and left engine start. Okay, we'll watch the gauge here. When it gets up to about 10, 12, we'll flip on the fuel, and we have a good start on the left engine. Now the OV-10, this is the OV-10A Bronco, and has a number of liveries, but this is also a freeware, and a very, in my opinion now, a very good freeware aircraft. I really like this plane. Okay, so let's turn that switch back to where run position, where it should be. In the real aircraft, you would flip that switch, hold it till you got to start, and let the switch go back to run automatically. Alright, so let's get the right engine up, introduce fuel, and we got a good start of that turbo engine. Let the engines warm up and settle down. While they're warming up, check some of our controls. Back to run position. Get both generators on. And get some lights on. Okay. So we've got AIM-9 on this bird. So we've got air-to-air capability as well as rockets. And we are also carrying 3 500-pound dumb bombs. So, along with our machine guns. Let's go ahead and turn on, or get brighter our sight. Alright. And with that, I will also engines are looking good. Check our weapons panel over here. Okay. I got a kind of jittery. I was kind of looking around the keyboard there. Okay, so taking off from Kobuleti, we're going to head down towards Batumi, and you can see it is flat covered with bad guys. So they're moving while we're trying to move. And start taxi out here to the end of the runway. And it automatically wants me to request takeoff, but I've thrown away the rule book for this. So we shall do it our own way. We don't need no stinking badges. Again, for freeware mod, this is just done very nicely. Simple aircraft, no autopilot. This is a real hands-on airplane. Sky looks clear right now. Let's go ahead and turn our master arm on. Guns are hot. Also going to go ahead and turn on the seeker for the air-to-air missiles, or at least one. Okay, so we can hear our growler. I could have waited before I turned that on, but I just don't know when I'm going to run into something to shoot, like an Mi-24 or even Su-27 or something like that. So, got our different weapons pod locations. Now, steering with this airplane is done all with differential braking, because the nose wheel is just a simple caster front wheel. So until you get airspeed, your rudder isn't going to help you. So you have to use your differential braking. So alright, now we're going to add throttle and get in the air. Usually rotate about 100 knots, and between 100 and 105. We're at 100 now. 105, 110. Yeah, we'll bounce her into the air. She'll get up quick. Alright. Gear up. Alright, so our girl is going. And go back a little bit on the RPMs. Head south. And we're already in contact with enemy aircraft ahead, so we'll be getting to action here shortly. Okay, now let's get our girl, the one payware in this mission today, our Huey UH-1, a very old module. Had, I believe, during one of the latest updates, she was improved with a more powerful engine. I've noticed a couple times that I've flown her that my airspeeds, it's much easier to get her to 100 or even above 100 knots, and so we've got our rearming done. Our guns are set. So basically right now I'm carrying 4 miniguns and some rockets, and the crew is set to go ahead and fire if we run into enemy. So let's get our system set up. Battery on. Okay, wrong button. Battery on. Alright. Get rid of that alarm. Turn the fuel on. Hydraulics. Force trim. Radio. Let's crack the throttle. Okay, that's ready to go. And with that, start the engine. And we'll set our radio altimeter. Okay, kneeboard set up. Taking off from Kobuleti, heading again down to Batumi area. Okay, board is clear. Add some throttle. master caution. Clear off. So this is the first time that I've done a video like this where I'm actually flying 4 aircraft for one mission, and I'd be happy to hear any comments you have on what you think and how to improve this situation and what you'd like to see. So please feel free to give me constructive criticism, and I appreciate any assistance you can give me. So hopefully you'll just continue to enjoy what's going on. Alright, so our girl is moving. Get ready and head south. See what we can find. The whole idea of this mission is to protect Kobuleti and stop it from getting taken. And but if we can capture Batumi and use it, all the better. Okay, so now we're in our UH-60L, and we have, as you can see, we're at Batumi, so we must have taken it. So let's go ahead and get this girl started. And again, this is a freeware aircraft, and more I learn about it, the more and more I am enjoying this module. It's just great fun, and it's very capable. Today we are equipped with miniguns and rockets and air-to-air missiles. So we know we're going to be possibly seeing Heinz, Mi-24s, and other possibly Russian jet fighter aircraft. So that's why we're equipping them with, when available, equipping them with the air-to-air. Okay. And I kind of cheated, I admit it. I'm doing the auto start instead of going through the whole checklist myself. But which is not a problem. This is not a hard aircraft to start. But she does have a number of switches. Now my little bird doesn't have any stable assistance. It doesn't even have any forced trim available, so that's why things get a little bit squirrely. This girl's got all kinds of SAS, which is a great help. She's very capable. And we're going to be turning on our weapon systems here. And our countermeasure systems. RWRs. And that's okay. Alright, let's let's get our master arming on. There we go. I think I should have left that cap open. Yeah. I don't have a sight in my forward windscreen, which is kind of important when I'm trying to shoot stuff. And again, if you haven't guessed it, I am in VR. Alright, let's flip this back up, turn the switch, flip it up, and now we got our sight. Alright, so we're good to go there. Now, since we are at Batumi, we are going to take off and we are going to head north. There's some bad guys up there, especially around the city, and that's what we're going to be looking at. Let's get her moving. Oops. Okay, hold on. I forgot to... Yep, I didn't adjust my trim. Properly. Otherwise that would never happened. Alright. Scared anybody that was in that helicopter. And yeah, there's a radar, and I can see pretty much where it is. We've got, looks like a large, good-sized flight. Looks like about 7. Yes, I can hear my RWR wanting me to radar tracking. But there's about 7 H-24 Apaches. So, with that, we've got our aircraft ready to go. Let's watch what they're doing here. Little birds out there, and there's been some activity. You can see smoking up there. And so, a lot of activity. Yeah, there's a Mi-24 down there tracking. In our Bronco. Line up a shot. Yep, went Mi-24 going down. Hit him with the AIM-9. Switch to our other AIM-9, see if we can pick up. Get a shot at him here. There we go, locked. Mi-24 down. We got the Huey picking on another Mi-24. Bad day to be a hind pilot. Hind going down. A lot of activity today. H-60 just took out some ground unit. Turn back around on that Mi-24. Well, the 60 takes care of the ground units. Just barely missed a building there. And Bronco's chasing an Mi-24. The typical fog of war, a lot of stuff going on all at the same time. Huey's still looking for what he just shot at. Bronco's working to take down this last Mi-24. Okay, Huey's gonna. That Mi-24 is trying to get back to Batumi, and Huey, I think, is going to try and chase him down. The Bronco's chasing an injured Mi-24. Little bird's actually flying right near Batumi, but not getting any flak from any ground sources. Okay, so Bronco is just took down that Mi-24, not going to tail boom off. Good kill. Okay, Huey is following this Mi-24 back to Batumi, or back to Batumi, not but Bronco's going to try and take out some supply trucks that were spotted. And Little Bird is heading back to Cobaleti. And Bronco just took out some ground equipment. H-60 is heading to Batumi. The Huey UH-1 is still chasing this hind, and possibly if it can take down the hind and then clear what's left on the field, the H-60 can go ahead and land there without issue, and we can capture Batumi. So things are looking pretty good right now. We haven't taken any damage, and yeah, the Huey is presently trying to take down that hind. Hind's a robust helicopter. It can take a lot of damage. It's a flying tank, so gotta hit it just right or overwhelm it with a lot of damage quickly. Just taking out more ground equipment. And the Huey is taking down the Hind right in the middle of the runway. Excellent. Well done. Door gunner's taking out what's left of some ground forces. Huey's gonna see if he can finish off anything that's left on the field that might be a danger to us, so we can land and capture the field. Okay, so we got Little Bird landing back at Kobuleti. And this is because this thing is kind of really squirrely on the controls and I don't fly it enough. This could be a real sketchy landing. But we'll give it a shot. Very sensitive. Again, it doesn't have force trim, at least not that I'm aware of, and therefore trying to trim this bird has really been tough. Come on, you can do it. Up, 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 oop, 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 oop. Okay, well, okay, so we took a few blades off the propeller, you know, the rotors. But we're upright and we're stopped. We didn't blow up, so okay, I'll accept it. So here we go with the H-60 landing at Batumi. Nothing shooting at us, so that's a good sign. H-64s are up there. High cover. Watching us land. So let's see if we can get the girl on the ground safely. her down. Okay, so throttle back, shut her down. Fuel off. Very good. So Batumi is secure. This mission's gone very well. So now we'll get our Huey down and land at Batumi. AH-64 off to our left there. Just making sure everything's safe. So all in all, this mission has gone much better than I expected. We protected our home base, and we captured a new base. Okay. So welcome to Batumi, our new base. Yes, that. Shut fuel off. Hydraulics, force trim off. Radio off. Okay. Generator to start. Okay. Battery off. Weapons safe. All is good. And last but not least, our Bronco landing back at Kobuleti. And weapons are all saved. Okay. So gears down and lock, flaps are down. And little power, little power, little power. Okay. Alright, you can touch down now. Alright, hit the reversers. Well, that's it. Very long. Interesting new concept for me, making videos, 4 aircraft, 1 mission, and it went fairly well. Now, notwithstanding my landing of the Little Bird, the AH-6J, was horrible, grant you. That module it's a few years old and hasn't been updated a lot, but it is freeware, so I'm not going to complain. Let's face it, the sounds aren't that great. Handling is a little tricky, but to be honest, it's just downright fun to fly, so that's why we did it. And it's great for recon, so we just took off and flew around, looked around, saw what the Apaches were doing to the bad guys, and we came back to base. And that was that. and basically took the main rotor off it on landing. So anyway, but like I said, 3 of these aircraft are freeware. That is the Little Bird, the UH-60L, which works very fine and is very capable, and my OV-10 Bronco, which, did a great job. The only payware that we flew today was the UH-1 Huey, and the mission was good. Knocked down, just in my aircraft that I flew, we took down 4 Mi-24s, a number of ground vehicles, and we helped capture Batumi Air Base, where most of the bad guys were coming from, and we protected our main home base. So, all said and done, lots of fun, lots of flying, and for military air combat and close-in air support and so on, I don't think you can do much better than DCS. There's other simulations out there, or other games out there that you can do a lot of things with, like ARMA and stuff like that. But I just, when it come down to high fidelity aircraft and things, battles and so on, that you can just have a lot of fun with, DCS is my go-to, and it is improving every new update. So yeah, for my military type activities, I'm with DCS. For civilian aircraft types, just for flying packs and things like that, then I turned to X-Plane 12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. For cargo type aircraft, primarily, again, we're getting into where the C-130 is in DCS now, and it's a freeware, and it is very good also. I've flown it a couple times, but with today's mission, hey, just a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I freely look forward to any comments you may have, because I got to tell you, constructive criticism is always accepted and appreciated. I recently did a video flying at the UH-60 and got some constructive criticism that was a great help, and I appreciate it, and I try to answer each and every comment that is posted. So tell me what you think, tell me what you like, tell me what you prefer and would like to see, and if it's in my power, I'll try to get it done for you. So with that, hope you enjoyed this. I had a great time bringing it to you. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I had a lot of fun. Anyway, so until next time, and until they get the replay system fixed in DCS, which we all know is crap, and if you've watched my videos, you know I complain about it all the time, because DCS has been around so long, 15 years, and they still can't get it to work, at least not properly. So with that, until next time, this is Big Bug Eater 64, and as always, remember, safe flying.